Deontay Wilder's come out in the aftermath. We've been waiting to hear what he's going to say. He's come out and said that the suit he wore, the outfit he wore to the ring, was too heavy and it's kind of weakened his legs. What do you make of that?
I keep saying this guy, whatever crack he's smoking must be real good stuff, because you're a grown man. What a 40... Okay, you knew your outfit, you try it on before the fight. You're probably got for that kind of outfit, you need at least 3-4 fittings. You're telling me somewhere in between those 3-4 fittings, you didn't think, oh, this is a bit heavy, it might affect my legs. He just starts crap. It's the same weight as a backpack. I think in the army, the backpack they carry is 60 or 70 kilos or something. And those guys march with a backpack in the army for days. And they're half the size of him. You know what I mean? They're half the size of him. So, he just talks, it just shows you how much rubbish the guy talks, how deluded he is.
You're not buying that excuse.
How can an outfit wear your legs down? That's crazy. You should do what Tyson Fury done, make someone take him to the ring then.
Are you almost slightly disappointed that you're not going to get to fight Deontay Wilder? That's the fight you wanted for the WBC title. Are you slightly disappointed he lost because of that?
I'm disappointed, but I will still fight that guy. Like, you know, I've waited so long to fight that guy. I've been chasing him for so long, and he's such a coward. I'll still fight him. I'll still fight him. Belt or no belt, it's more than belt with him. I'll still fight him, and I'll knock him out as well. You know, obviously, he didn't want to give me the shot when he's champion, so he might give me a shot now he's not champion, you know. But it is disappointing because Tyson Fury did what I've been saying I could do to him, and did it not exactly the way I would have done it, because I'd have knocked him out. If I had him going down on the ropes, I'd have knocked him out. Tyson Fury hit him with some pillar-puff body punches and put him over. I would have been hitting him real hard. You know, if I had him hurt, I'd had a proper shootout with him, and I would have knocked him out. You know, Tyson stopped him in good fashion in his feet, but I would have stopped him on the floor.
Do you think throwing in the towel was the right decision?
They should have stopped the fight 2 rounds before. I think they allowed him to take too much beating, but obviously I get it. He's a champion. He's been reigning for a long time, so they give him a bit more time than he needed. But I think he took a serious beating. He definitely needs surgery in his ears because his equilibrium is burst.
In the aftermath of this fight.
Sorry, I'm just laughing.
Yo, man, so unless you live under a fucking rock, even the most casual person who doesn't watch boxing knows about the Wilder Fury fight. I watched it Saturday at the bar with some of my dogs. We was at the bar, man. Everybody was stunned and disappointed. You know, majority of us was black, so we was like, oh, fuck, this is embarrassing. It's Black History Month. We was stunned. It was like watching Craig beat up Debo or something like that. All of the white guys were pumping their fists like, oh, shit. It was like the race factor was there. Now, since Wilder was upset with his trainer, he fired his longtime trainer, Mark Breland, after the 7th round loss. I had said that fucking during the fight. I said that the last fight, like, yo, you need to get better trainers, man. Like, you have, his boxing skills are just not that fucking legit. And then on top of that, you didn't start boxing until you were 19. And now you wait till you get your first big loss, and now you want to fucking, you know, throw the fight. Now, Breland threw in the towel during the 7th round. There was rumors that he got his ear busted, but it wasn't as bad as people think. Now, this is the new excuse. Because at first, it seemed like the eardrum excuse was the legit excuse, because his eardrum was leaking, and that's not really what it is. He just came out and said that his 40-pound costume was too tired for his legs. He wore a suit for Black History Month. It kind of looked like a Black Panther type of get-up. And he's blaming it. He's saying it didn't hurt me at all, but in simple fact, my uniform was too heavy for me. I didn't have no legs from the beginning of the fight. I did notice his legs was kind of shot. He already looks like he skips leg day. But, yeah, he's like, I'm a warrior. People know I'm a warrior. I could have easily told him I didn't have legs, but I kept fighting, yada, yada, yada. I weighed 40. It weighed 40 some odd pounds on top of him being the heaviest that he already was. Look, man. You keep these comments to yourself. Nobody told you to put on that dumbass costume. All right. And I was saying to one of my boys when we was watching the fight, I was like, yo, when did boxing become like some fucking spectacle fiasco? Like they really owe WWE and Vince McMahon some fucking credit, because boxing is taking a page out of wrestling. Remember, wrestlers would come to the ring with big theme music, and they still do, and all these crazy entrances and pyro. Now boxers over the last 10 years, these big fights are doing the same shit. What happened to just going down to the ring and fucking doing your thing? You didn't have to do all of that. You know what I mean? It wasn't necessary. So you got to blame yourself on that. Now, he wants to do, of course, he wants to exercise his rematch clause. I kind of figured that. I mean, you get the rematch clause, you was the champion. They said it was early as last week that there was going to be a trilogy. So I already knew there was going to be a part 3, no matter what happened in this fight, in round, part 2 of this fight. And he says, I'd rather die in the ring than throw the towel thrown in. That was him as far as why he wasn't pleased with the decision by his trainer to throw in the towel. He says, I'm a warrior. I think he was just trying to help you out because you was looking pretty bad. It was kind of pathetic watching him out there. It was embarrassing. It really was. And I'm not even big on Black History Month, but that was a big fucking L. I mean, you see the memes with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and everybody looking down on him like, come on, son, you did us wrong. What the fuck? You let this out of shape white boy basically school you. Now the thing is, there's gonna be a rematch. We don't know when yet. Do you want to see it? I would watch it, but I don't know if a lot of other people want to watch it. I've been hearing people like, yo, I'm not even interested, because the first fight, the only reason it was a draw is because he knocked him down twice. Wilder knocked Fury down twice. And the only other, and in this fight, it just wasn't even fair. He got his ass whooped. So, do you even want to see it? And a lot of people don't seem like they're that even interested in watching this again. So I don't know if this trilogy fight is gonna be as popular as the last fight. People say that now, but I think as time goes by, people will kind of be like, okay, it might be something to do on a board night. You just check it out. But yeah, I don't think 3 is gonna have as much of an impact. But boxing is known for stretching out fights and making part 3s when it's not even necessary. They'll screw over this fight so they can extend another round, so they can milk out, a series with 2 guys that they know is making a lot of money. But this costume excuse is fucking pathetic. Like, dude, nobody told you to wear that big goofy shit down to the ring, and it lit up with lights and all this extra shit. I'm like, bro, man, you gotta sit down. But yeah, Wilder just needs to, like I say, get your training skills up. Stop acting like this is a fucking fiasco or some shit, and get your shit together. And like I said, I'm still a fan of Deontay Wilder. I really am. I didn't give up on him, but I mean, let's call it like it is. He's not that elite of a boxer. He's a knockout artist, and if he don't come close, that's the only way he's really gonna beat you.